Mm. Okay, welcome everybody to our beautiful equinox celebration tonight and journey. Thank you all for coming. So much beauty here in the room already. Wow. So tonight we're here gathering to celebrate this beautiful time of the year when the seasons shift, summer slithers into autumn, and we get to really feel into what our harvest is. What have we birthed and really co-created with Father Son during the heat of the summer? What are we bringing to fruition? You know, what's the wine that we're making? If we were living in the olden times, we'd be really busy right now canning and storing away apples and potatoes in root cellars, and we would have a tangible experience of our harvest. But we don't do that. We live in California. Everything is available to us all the time. So we kind of lose track a little bit of when the wheel turns. So it's really important to acknowledge at this time of the year what we're reaping, you know, and celebrate that. And getting a little lost over there, but we have a little ritual to share with you tonight. That's okay, don't worry. There's a stick here, manzanita stick from the mountain where I live, and we're going to collectively create a beautiful prayer stick to celebrate what we've harvested in our lives, what we've grown, what's blossomed, what we're proud of, what we're celebrating. There's some beautiful sari ties here to just tie a bow on this stick. Seems kind of not enough to call it a stick. Beautiful branch of love and life and death. That's the other thing about equinox. It's all about life and death, light and dark, the balance of yin and yang, and masculine and feminine. It's the time when the seasons are balanced, when our world is balanced, and we don't get to experience that very often. So once you've tied your bow on a prayer stick, I'm going to invite you to pick up a seed, just one sunflower seed, to represent what you're going to be going into the winter months with. You know, we harvest a beautiful pomegranate, and there's a seed inside that pomegranate. So what is the essential seed from what you've harvested that you want to take with you and dream with and blow your love and your life into through the winter months that you're then going to birth in the spring? And seeds are tiny. They're not easy to keep track of. So this is a really precious seed that you're going to take home and put in a special place. And if you have a medicine bag, you can put it in your medicine bag or put it on your altar so that you can work with it. Because you might not know tonight what it is that you're going to be birthing. But this is a way for you to be in relationship with that, to allow Spirit to bring it through for you. So it's important work. It's important to acknowledge that. And the other piece of the journey that we're going to be working with tonight is what needs to die. You know, what did you water this past season with outmoded thoughts, beliefs, stories that grew a kind of prickly briar patch in your garden that isn't serving you? So we're going to be asking in our journey what needs to die in terms of thoughts, beliefs, actions things that we marry our energy to that are not serving us. So that's the meat and potatoes of what we're going to be working with tonight. There'll be an opportunity to, I'm just looking at how many people are here. I don't know how the flow is going to go, but there'll be an opportunity for you to come up and tie a piece of sari onto the branch and pick a seed. You want to have your seed with you in your journey, so I think it's important to do that first. So maybe we, unless there are any burning questions, things that that you're worried about going into the journey to ask, I think we'll do that first, and I'll just drum gently and then go right back to your seat. And then when everybody's seated, I will be calling in the directions and creating a more solid container of sacred space for our journey so that everyone is safe and protected and feels comfortable going as deeply as they can. One thing about the journey work, everybody's information comes to them in different ways. So don't get hung up on getting a news headline in your journey that says, this is what it is, and it's very defined and very linear and very obvious. Information comes in many ways. It comes as a feeling. It comes maybe 2 days later. If you get a visual or a little snippet of information, just say thank you, and that opens the space for more to come in. If you get stuck on trying to analyze it in the middle of the journey, then the chances are it'll go south from that place. And if you find yourself doing that, just breathe. Just breathe and go, oh, I'm doing that thing I do. I'm kind of attaching to information. And just let it go and follow the drum. I'll be playing the drum all the way through. And there'll be a period at the end where you'll get to rest a little bit. I'll be playing softer music, chimes, and coming around with smoke and bells and stuff. So, yeah, I think that's all I want to say. So please come up and just feel into your heart. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but if there's something that you know that you're celebrating, you can tie the ribbon on and pick a seed. There'll be an opportunity after the journey if something bigger and more clear comes through that you can put another one onto. So it's not your only shot. Okay. Okay, so off you go. While you're doing that, I'm going to say a verse which is about allowing your body to blend with the elements and understand life and death and life and death and life and death are all one big circle. It's not a linear process. But just allow the words to settle in to your cells and your spirit and your soul. It'll help you drop in a little more when we journey. As I walk through the forest, my bones become the earth, my blood the fire of the sun. My spirit merges with the wind, and my love flows like water. I am life and death, and life and death, and life and death, and love within. As I walk through the forest, my bones become the earth. My blood, the fire of the sun. My spirit merges with the wind, and my love flows like water. And I am life and death, and life and death, and life and death, and love within. As I walk through the forest, my bones become the earth. My blood, the fire of the sun. My spirit merges with the wind. And my love flows like water. And I am life and death, and life and death, and life and death, and love within. As I walk through the forest, my bones become the earth. My blood, the fire of the sun. My spirit merges with the wind. And my love flows like water. And I am life and death, and life and death, and life and death, and love within. If you've found your way back to your spot, you can lay down and begin to really feel the earth in your bones, the fire of the sun in your blood, your spirit merging with the air, and feel your love flow like water. Begin to imagine yourself in a perpetual dance, within and without, of life and death, and life and death, and life and death. Perfectly balanced, not giving energy or preference to either state. As in autumn, as the trees are letting their leaves fall to the earth to fertilize and create nutrients for the seeds that will germinate over winter. Things in our life are dying and need to be honored, let go of, to fertilize our new beginnings. Imagine life and death as a circle, equal, infinity, endless, always happening simultaneously. As I walk through the forest, my bones become the earth. My blood, the fire of the sun. My spirit merges with the air, and my love flows like water. I am life and death, and life and death, and life and death inside of me. Merging with the elements, air, fire, earth, water. Allowing your spirit and wisdom to already connect with what your harvest is, what the seed is within the harvest that you want to bring through the dormant months. And what no longer serves you? What is dying a natural death in your life? What ideas, beliefs, stories, structures, alliances, even loves need to die in order for you to grow in alignment with your life song. Ask the question of your higher self. How can I be in relationship with life and death to grow me in the right direction of my highest good at this time? Making sure that you have your little seed close by, maybe putting it over your heart or holding it in the palm of your hands. We turn to the direction of the east, element of air. Be with us, air. Bring us your illumination. Light up our lives with clarity and beauty. Bring us the eagle big picture, the hawk's perspective. Call on turkey vulture to help us to fly on the thermals of life easily. We send blessings to all the winged ones, all the creatures of the air. Thank you for lifting our dreams, our visions on the wind, being the wind beneath our wings. Be with us tonight in our journey as we quest to reap our harvest and go to our inner garden. Compassionate helping spirits of the East, you are here, you are here, you are here. Southern Gateway, energies of fire. Great grandfather fire, Tatawari, be with us tonight in our journey. Help us to burn off, transform what no longer serves us. Call upon Grandmother Snake. Help us to shed our skin that is too small. Call upon Sister Deer Spirit. Help us to see with the eyes of our heart. We call on Brother Coyote to keep us humble and to help us to be in relationship with what is. We call on Jumping Mouse to help us to have courage to move around the wheel and to leave the small picture to move to the bigger picture. Compassionate helping spirits of the South, you are here, you are here, you are here. And we turn to the West, element of water, to the looks within place, place where our shadow lives. And we call upon Mother Bear to help us to look bravely with compassion at what needs to be brought to the light. We call upon Pantera Negra, Black Panther, to help us to track and hunt that in the shadow world that needs to be owned, transformed into power that we can use to move us forward in a good way. We call upon Raven to help us to go into the void, to bring back the gold. And we send blessings to the waters of the world. And we ask for help to let our love flow easily, our emotions flow easily, cleansing our hearts, watering the new beginnings that we're growing with our tears. Compassionate helping spirits of the West, you are here, you are here, you are here. We move to the North, element of earth, home of our ancestors. We bless and thank our ancestors for our lives. We are grateful. We call on those that are in a healed space to stand behind us. Bring through your wisdom and your love for us at this time. We are the light on this side. We need your help. We need your wisdom. Be with us tonight. And we bless our teachers in the North, those that are in spirit form and those that are in body, all the lineages of everybody here, all our teachers. Celebrate and we bless you and we give you thanks. We call upon the spirit of this land. We ask permission to do this ceremony in good faith. We come with sincere hearts tonight for wisdom and healing, celebration of this sacred time of year. Be with us, offer us your protection and guidance. We call upon the sacred hummingbird, buffalo spirit, mountain lion, the tree people, the crystal people, so honored in this space at the Sage Goddess. We are so grateful to your guidance and your light at this time. Teach us, be with us, guide us in your wisdom, your love. Compassionate helping spirits of the North, you are here, and you are here. Pachamama, Great Mother, beautiful blue-green goddess, Gaia, planet Earth. Thank you for everything that you give us. Thank you for our harvest, for our love, for the beauty that you create each and every day. We are so grateful. Tonight in our journey, be with us. Let us feel supported as we release into you what no longer serves. Our spirit, our soul, our higher destiny. Help us to step up and align with our highest potential. Show us what we need to see. Teach us what we need to know. Heal what needs to be healed. Great Mother, be with us. You are here. You are here. You are here. Father Sky, Great Spirit, star brothers and sisters from the above world, the third heaven, guides, guardians, allies, and angels of the highest living light, be with us in our journey tonight. Guide us, protect us. Sacred dragons, wrap your coil of light around us 3 times, around our bodies, our spirits. Keep us safe so that we can open fully into our journey. Sky Father, you are here, you are here, you are here. And we call us into our heart space, finally into the 7th direction of love and unity, infinity and beauty, oneness. Feel into the highest potential of your heart. Feel into that seed that you will be taking with you through the dormant months, and allow your breath to breathe your heart memory into that seed. Seed of your highest potential that you've gathered from your harvest. And now imagine yourself in your sacred forest, walking, merging with the earth, the fire in your blood, the air in your spirit, and the love in your water. And as you walk through your sacred forest, you'll come against a doorway between this world and the middle world. This doorway could look transparent, could look like an opening in the forest. Allow your higher self to guide you to this doorway. Before you enter and cross the threshold between this world to the middle world, the world of fairy and magic, call upon a spirit guide or a power animal to be your guide for this journey, to keep you safe, protected, take you where you need to go and bring you back in a good way. Your guide will appear easily. Trust what comes. And also look into its eyes and ask, are you the guide for my highest and best good? If your guide says yes, follow it. If no, just ask it to step aside and your true guide will come. Might have several show up because beings are very curious right now and they want to help us so much. It's not about one being better than the other. It's just one will be the exact right guide for this journey. when you've established a good contact, if you don't know this guide already, introduce yourself. Be respectful. And follow it through the doorway between the worlds. And notice what changes. Notice if the light changes. Notice the different flowers. Notice the presence of the Deva. We honor the Deva at this time of the year because they are responsible in part for our harvest. And as you walk through the forest following your guide is finding your sacred garden deep within the forest. This is your personal garden, your reflection of your life, where you have focused your energies, what you are harvesting, what weeds you've let grow by watering or focusing your energies in ways that are not aligned with your highest good. And when you find your garden, take stock, take it in. Look around, what's growing there? Get to know it. And in your garden, waiting for you, are your wise council of elders. These are guides, guardians, and allies that have been with you through time. They're made up of your bloodline ancestry, your star line ancestry, and your soul ancestry. They're elders that can help you understand your garden, to understand what your harvest means, perhaps to teach you how to harvest it in a good way so that you can make a good wine from the fruit, or a good jam, or perfume from the flowers. Spend some time and counsel with them. Is there something that you've forgotten to harvest? Something you've overlooked? Something that's in danger of rotting on the vine? Maybe there's a big fat watermelon hiding behind some weeds or buried underneath some brambles. If so, ask your counsel or your higher self, what is this? What is this that I've forgotten? What needs to happen? How do I use this in a good way in my life? How do I bring it through? And now ask your counsel, if it's not apparent to you, what needs to die in your garden of your life in order to plant a good harvest for next year? What have you been over-focused on? What is not serving you? Trust how your information comes to you. Trust it. Say thank you. And trust that it will be revealed to you over time what the messages mean. Let your mind soften. Open your heart to receive the wisdom and the healing being offered by your wise counsel. And now offer your seed, this seed that you're going to dream with through the winter months. Offer it to your counsel and let each of them breathe some love and some healing and some energy into that seed. Pass it around the circle. You don't have to know what it is, just trust. Trust that they're beginning the dreaming process for you. And you might have an inkling, and that's okay too. Just breathing, just breathing with the seed and your elders. Maybe laying down. Allowing them to breathe with you. Resting. integrating. Asking your wise counsel to awaken your heart memory. Just being with the earth in your garden, the magical forest. Feeling the stillness and the beauty contained in that seed, the mystery. How does a small black and white hard seed become the brilliant sunflower? The mystery. How does your seed, the seed of your heart memory, the seed of this harvest, become the beautiful blossoming harvest of next year? Allow yourself to indulge in the mystery of that. Giving yourself permission not to know. It's feeling the peace in the earth, the fire, and the water, and the air in your body, inside of you. The mystery of life, death, life, death, life, death, as it circles around and around. Staying with it. And if you have space, perhaps curling up like a seed, really feel the energy of that, how it feels to be a seed. Resting in the earth. Life growing within you as fall begins to create death around you, to fertilize you. allowing anything else that might want to die to pass from life to death, to leave gracefully with love, with gratitude, with forgiveness. Mostly what needs to die in our lives have been survival strategies, so they're important to honor before we let them go. Thanking your guides, your guardians, your wise elders for all of the blessings that have come through in your sacred space. Thanking the Deva for tending your sacred garden so richly. Trusting that you can come back here anytime, check on things, meet with your council. You only have to ask for help. You're so loved. But we do have to ask. So now it's time to leave this beautiful place of love and enchantment. So picking up communication again with your guide that brought you here. And one last goodbye to your council, thanking them for being wisdom givers and keepers for you. Maybe they have a gift for you to remember your journey. Begin to follow your guide back the way you came, finding the doorway between the worlds. Passing out from the hidden place to this reality. Gradually coming back into the room, feeling your toes, your fingers. Very, very, very slowly. No rush. Coming back into this time-space reality, knowing that you will remember everything that you need to. It is done. If you feel like you have anything else to add to our beautiful prayer branch, something that you forgot that you wanted to celebrate, by all means, tie another ribbon on. And you might want to make some notes either in your phone or if you have a journal. Information tends to slither out the back door pretty fast after a journey. It's a good idea to just anchor it with some notes if you can. And if you want to come to sitting when you're ready, give you a couple of minutes to orient yourself and make a few notes. While people are doing that, maybe we can just do a little popcorn expression of one word that you feel you want to put in the space after your journey. Kind of anchor it with your voice. I'll start. Art. Mm. So just letting your eyes fall closed again, and we'll open our circle, releasing the energies that came to create our container. We want to thank and release the energies of the heart space with great gratitude for the love that we are, and the love that we are becoming, the grace and the beauty of the power center of the heart. Thank you, and we release you. I want to thank and release the energies of the upper world, all of our beautiful guides, guardians, and allies that came to be with us, to guide this journey, to keep us protected, overlook, to bring through visions. Thank you, and we release you. We thank and release the lower world, the deep Pachamama, Mother Gaia, for all of your support, abundance, teaching about the wisdom of cycles. We are grateful. Please forgive us for our transgressions. We love you. Thank you. Thank and we release the Northern Gateway and all of the compassionate helping spirits in the north. We thank and we release the Western Gateway and all of the compassionate helping spirits in the west. And we thank and we release the Southern Gateway and all of the compassionate helping spirits in the south. And we thank and release the Eastern Gateway and all of the compassionate helping spirits in the east. Our circle is open, but remains unbroken. Ahom Taquiescent. Thank you, all my relations. And one last thing I want to share. It's a beautiful kind of a Qigong energy meditation that you might want to adapt in your life. As my teacher says, when the going gets tough, you get what you practice. And this is actually an adaptation of something that he recently shared with me. So everyone wants to stand up to do this. Hopefully I remember it. That's why it's an adaptation, because I'm really not great at remembering things. So it doesn't matter if you remember it, just kind of use it as a springboard if it calls to you in your life. So should I turn to face? It doesn't matter. Okay. So you start like soft knees and really feel yourself connecting to all it is, gathering chi from especially the beautiful energy that we created here tonight, you know, from the sacred forest within our own hearts, from the earth, the sky, everybody. So bringing your arms around yourself. I love myself. You can say it too if you want. I love myself. I love everybody. I let go of what no longer serves. I flow with the river. And beauty is born from that place. And I reach up and thank Great Spirit. And I bring it down into my bones. And I feel a Great Mother in my belly. And I give back my gift to the world. And I love myself. I love everybody. I let go of what no longer serves. Flow with the river. And out of that is born beauty. I reach up to Father Sky, Great Spirit, with gratitude, and I bring it down into my bones. I feel strong. I feel the mother in my belly. And I give it back to the world. Beautiful. And so feel the energy that you all created here tonight in this beautiful cauldron of love and commitment to your life path, your life song. You're here because this work means something to you and because your energy and your path means something to you. So really feel that and dedicate it. Dedicate that energy now. Let it go into the world. Let it find its way to where it's needed, to the children, to the animals, to people that are suffering that may not have this facility to step up right now. And just allow it to dedicate your work tonight to that space in the world that needs it most right now. And as that's flowing out of your heart from your front body, allow yourself to open your back heart to receive what others are dedicating to you, perhaps. You feel the circle of life. You feel your giving as receiving. Feel the beauty of that. Feel the power of that. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, thank you. Namaste. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Athena. Yes, please do. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure. Deep more than a pleasure.